G'day and welcome to Queensland Farmer. Well, this is another area of erosion that we need to get fixed up. Not sure if you can see the slant of the hill here, but water runs down to the right hand side in this image and obviously has eroded this area out. So we'll be getting some rock in here just to slow that water down and ensure that if any dirt does come down, it gets caught in the rocks, and grass will grow in there with a bit of help from a bit of seeding. Okay, so as you can see, the rocks here have been here for quite some time, and the dirt and vegetation has got into it. It's just been too much to move with the tractor. This little Mahindra is good for some things, but this is the sort of work it isn't very good for. So we'll do this bit by hand, and we'll fill this up and get the first load up to that erosion point. So even putting a bit of rock in here just now, which I'll just tidy up by hand, that's about half a bucket in that Mahindra, and it really hasn't made a big difference. Certainly stop water coming down this hill and digging into the soil and continuing to erode it. So we may not have enough rock to completely cover this area, but we'll certainly put a couple of lines of rock across here to give you an idea of how deep this gully is. Sometimes it's a bit hard to pick that up on camera. So we're looking at about 330 mils below grade. So, you know, that's grade here. Actually quite some distance. Well, today I hope we can stop this occurring. We may not completely fix it, but we'll certainly stop it reoccurring. We've finalised the work here today with what's previously been described as a leaky weir. The water will still run down this hill here. Well, actually it runs from up here down to here. And when it hits each of these leaky weirs, the water will go through them, but it slows it right down. Now, as you can see, we've fortuitously grabbed a bit of dirt today when we were digging it up, digging the rocks up from where they'd been sitting for quite some time. So grass will definitely grow in there later on, and I'll do this off video, but I'll put some seed through here, so that'll give it every chance of germinating and stopping this erosion. Importantly, this erosion's been here for years, so we can't fix it overnight, but this is certainly making steps towards fixing it. Here's another sort of leaky weir that will have happen here. You can see it's quite high, so the water will come down the hill. It will hit this, it'll slowly trickle through. If there's a washover, it can come out around the sides or it can come through the centre, but it's lost all that energy that's going to erode and cause damage like has already occurred here. And this job's been years in the making, but it's taken about maybe 3 hours or so to get to this stage. And I'll do a follow-up video once we do have grass established here, just to show that this sort of basic erosion control is definitely doable. So if you've got erosion on your farm and you want to have a discussion about this, please leave me a comment. I'm more than happy to give the advice that I have and what's worked for me previously. So, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And again, if you do have any comments, I'd love to see them in that section.